Hey everybody, I'm back again. This is part two of the DNN992. This is going to be the navigational part of it. And the last screen you saw on part one is this screen right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll up to get to the navigation icon there, which looks like a nice little car emblem. It's going to load up. I've already clicked on it by accident earlier. Usually when you first pull it up, it's going to bring up bars. Just click here for navigation or whatever it is, and probably a little icon. Anyway, when you first load it up, it'll zoom in on where your location's at. I don't have the antenna plugged in right now, but I should be able to, show you all the features without having to plug it in. Well, did I run off into the ocean or what? Where am I at? Let's see here. I am. Oh, I see. I must have clicked the button. Anyway, it's got a locating GPS satellites. That's only because the antenna's not plugged in. Uh, on the screen here, of course, you can see the maps and stuff. We got the backup menu. Got driving north, direction of travel, elevation, time of day. I guess you can have let's say elevation, save, and then I guess it'll tell you about how high off. I guess from the sea level, or usually just to me, I'll just leave it on direction of travel. That way, I know which way north is. Over here, we got speed. Got your this is like your tripometer, I guess. Your trip A, your miles. I guess that way, and then back max speed, how many minutes you stopped, average, moving average miles per hour, moving time, total time of I guess everything, and overall average of miles. Let's see here. If you click this, anything here? No. Oh, I can bring some up here. Oh, and then of course elevation. Okay. Here we got these three bars. I'm gonna click on it. Reset all. Or cancel. Go down. Well, that is the same thing there. Back out to there. There's two little carbs on the icon there. I'm gonna click those. And it didn't do anything. Okay. Apparently, it's probably because I don't have a trip lined out. Alright, these three little bars over here, this is where you can actually go in and set your trips up, set settings, certain navigational settings, like where am I at, you click here and it'll locate you. But since I don't have the navigation hooked in, let's see, hospitals, let's say if you're near a hospital, let's say we're near the Northwestern Memorial Hospital, which is apparently in Chicago. We will hit go, and it'll locate you. But like I said, since I'm not there, it's not going to show anything. Over here, we've got stop, detour. If there's a detour, you click on it, and you might find a way around your detour. Exit services. Exit services are only available on major highways. So if you're on a highway, then you click this, and it'll give you just more information. See, trip computer. I think we was just in there. Yes, we was already in there showing all the averages, total length of time of how fast you're going. Next is map layers. Here we got places along the road, 3D buildings, 3D terrain, traffic, trip log. All that's going to show up on the screen while it's going by. Let's go down. Where to? Click on where to. Enter search terms like pizza, Chicago, Illinois, Garmin, 123 Main into the search bar. Explore restaurants, attractions, or more through the categories menu. So if we click OK, now this brings you a whole other setup of menus. If you want to go home, you click this. Enter my address. You got your state and country. Let's see if we're in a different state. Let's say Louisiana. Let's say we're in a city. Let's say I don't know, Baton Rouge. Baton Rouge, the capital city of. Did I just click that right? Yeah. Baton Rouge, house number. Let's say 125. I have I'm not living in Baton Rouge, so. Street. Let's say Main Street. There's got to be a Main Street in the Baton Rouge. Main Street. Looking for it. Let's see if it finds it. 125 Main Street. And apparently it's by. I'm trying to see what river that is. Lake Pontchartrain. Yeah, have you ever been to? I done lost Baton Rouge. Bell Chase. I'm kind of down south. Anyway, those are the go home thing here. I'm gonna go back to where was that? Okay, where to? See addresses. You can do the same thing if you want to go to an address and get there from here. Let's say Louisiana. Let's see, spell city. We'll say Lafayette. L-A. Oh, not the F. Lafayette. I don't know. 2200. I'm sure there's some street address out there. I'm just throwing random numbers out. Terrebonne. Terminal Drive. That'll be fine. 299 Terminal Drive. Don't know where that's at, but let's go. Probably because I don't have my antenna plugged in. Probably better if I'm going to plug it in and give you better information on what's going on. But anyway, you can find restaurants, barbecue, coffee and tea, delis, donuts, fast food, steakhouses, wine, beer, and liquor. We also got gas stations, shopping. You can also add a shortcut for a certain area. I keep clicking on exit. Over here we got categories: restaurant, shopping, everyday life, gas stations, banks, ATMs, park, attractions, recreations. So it's not like us saying TV show names. Medical care, transit, lodging, search tools. We get addresses, intersections, cities, coordinates. So if you have longitude and latitude, I bet, yep, you can dial in longitude and latitude, view on map. Let's see if that's. We're still in Chicago. That's awesome. Never been there. I'd like to go visit though. Go. Okay. There. Saved. Recent. Print all the ones that I've been through. Let's see here. We'll go back. Eco route. You must set up your vehicle profile before using Eco route. Set up your vehicle profile now. We'll hit yes. Unleaded diesel, ethanol. Those. I'm not even sure what those are. Let's say unleaded. Enter fuel C economy. Let's say 22 miles per gallon. Highway 75. I would like to have that vehicle. Price per gallon. Probably about $2.50 a gallon. Average. Use the app pump page to maintain accurate fuel economy and fuel price values. So we got at the pump, fuel price, fuel used. This is where it actually calculates probably like miles per gallon. Let's see, fuel used. Let's say 25 gallons. Distance traveled 350 miles. Next. So at $250 a gallon, I use 25 gallons. Traveled 350 miles. Average about 14 miles a gallon. Man, that's awesome. Eco Challenge. Continue driving for historical data. Gives you all overall speeds, braking, acceleration data. And I guess it kind of records it and gives you a basic of how well you drive and stuff. Fuel economy. Total fuel used. average fuel economy miles per gallon, cost of gallon fuel used of all times, and your carbon footprint, which is, I guess, trending, I guess. The vehicle profile, we've already done that, I think. Yes, started on that. Mileage report. Can't find any mileage reports because we haven't driven anywhere with y'all. If I had this radio in my truck, I would take y'all on a trip, and that way y'all can kind of check up on this. A mileage report is automatically created when you navigate a route to a destination. So when you set up a route, then you can come back and check your mileage report and see how well your vehicle drives and uses gas and stuff. Alright, down here we got, of course, it's still playing Bluetooth music. It's got these two little icons over here. It's been kind of hanging out for a little bit. I was waiting until I got through all the menus to show y'all what these do. So I'm going to click this first one. And it shows you like half of a little smaller screen. It's you still do navigation, but you can select other sources, for music. See down here, it's switched over to the radio. Let's see if I had a disc. Music, probably if you fit a movie disc in, it's probably the sounds that come out. iPod, don't have one. Let's see if I click this little guy right here. Nothing. And back to full screen. So it just kind of separates the screen for you. Okay, where to, view map. Again, also down here we also have apps, which is your other things here you can go through. We got help. Tells you how to kind of use all the navigation icons. Eco route, I think was just in there. Trip planner. No save trips. Let's do a new trip. Start location. Where am I now? Home. We'll select this as home. Address. Nope, it was already there. Let's say Monroe. More places in Louisiana. 700. I'm just throwing in random stuff. I don't know. Let's try Main Street again. Main Street Drive will be fine. I have no idea where it's at. Still don't know where it's at. Select. Okay, we got home and finish. Enter name. We'll just call it Monroe because that's where we're going. I misspelled it. Done. Calculating route. That's pretty quick. Got total distance of 197 miles. It'll take 3 hours and 15 minutes to drive from wherever I started from to get to 299 Mason Drive, wherever it's at, and go. And next station we'll hit start. And of course locating the GPS things. If not, it'll start just mapping out the road, and then we can start driving, and the lady starts screaming at us to tell us to start to turn and all this and that and the other. Alright, let's see what else we have here. We got let's see, there's an apps with the trip planner. Now where I've been. Welcome to Where I've Been. This application shows a record of your device's travel history. You'll be able to see your routes on the map and places you stopped. Total driven distance is 0 miles. So that means I need to take this radio on the road and get real information. World clock. Let's say you want to know what time it is in London right now. I'll say, right now the time is be 10:28, which is not, because I didn't set the time. I'm a terrible person. But if it was 10:28 right now, it'd be 4:28 in London. New York, let's say Paris. Probably be the same as London. Paris. Search. There's France. Well, 5:28. That was off by an hour. Anyway, that's world clocks. I think that way you can, if you need to make a phone call to somebody you know is living somewhere else, you can see what time it is at their time. Calculator. This is an even better calculator than the first calculator I showed you. And but still, you can still times your numbers and get you the correct answer. I don't see parentheses on here like the other one, so you can't put algebraic equations in. You can't find pi or what have you. Unit converter, pretty cool. We want to convert let's say currency. Hit save. I got $800, which in Europe it would be 571 euros. Let's say I was in well, let's see here, from I don't know these places. Here we go, Hong Kong. So if we had $800 here, you can go to Hong Kong and have $6,233, or whatever the Hong Kong version of the dollar is. So it's a 7-to-1 ratio. It's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. We also got, like I said, distance, speed, area, temperature, volume, weight. So let's say you want to find the area. Convert area. Yeah. From centimeters to millimeter. Let's say if it's 100 centimeters, should be 0.01 millimeters, and it tells you the equation for that. And my data, we got manage trip log. Nothing on because I haven't made any trips. Delete custom POIs, not POSs. POIs is point of interest. Delete all POIs. Sure, why not? I don't have any saved. And that's it for all the apps. I'm going on over to settings and a whole other setup of navigation. We got map and vehicle, which is the map, vehicle, and dashboard options. We got vehicle, driving, map, view. Let's see, map detail, map theme, map buttons, map layers, dashboards, auto zoom, audible speed alerts, my maps, navigation, and traffic. So, back to the first one, vehicle. Item to show on the icon. You can either show like the truckster, or you can show an icon, or you can show an RV. That's audio. I think I prefer to show the truckster. Driving map view 3D. You do track up, which would be kind of just like that. Straight up and down, north up. Kind of keeps you centered, or 3D, like it was before. Still showing the truckster. Map detail. You have more. Normal and less. I guess it just depends on what's on the map to begin with. Map theme. You can do Garmin. You can do United Kingdom. Francais. Polska. I've started to turn into words I can't pronounce. I guess every map software out there has a different style of the way it looks and stuff. So we'll hit save on the Garmin. We got map buttons, which would be these over here. I think. Let's see. Got a plus sign, X, cars, reset the defaults, save. This tool is still available from the map menu. Okay, so you press it, you can add, let's say, detour. So you can make your own buttons. I think up to 3 buttons. So the 2 cars means traffic. We'll hit save on that. Map layers. We got places along the road, 3D buildings, 3D terrain, traffic, trip log, which I think we've already been in this particular menu a while back on the first video that we made, video number 1. All right, dashboards. We got this dashboard. Got this style of dashboard here. Oh, so you only get two. You get this one, kind of rounded icons, kind of keeps your car from finding into some sort of buttons. Or you get more information here on the screen. So if you like this one or this one, you can save them. I prefer this one. Less on the screen is better. Auto zoom enabled or disabled. Audible speed alerts. Yes or no yes. By maps installed. You got CNN demographic. So all those maps are installed. Alright, navigation, which is related items. Set route preferences. We got calculation route avoidances, custom avoidances, advanced detours, safe mode, voice prompts, GPS simulator, mapping vehicle, and traffic. Alright, calculation mode. You want faster time, shorter distance, less fuel. Sorry, I didn't mean to hit the camera with my foot. So if you want to use less fuel, it'll calculate it for you. If you want to do a faster time or shorter distance, you can do that too. Avoidances. U-turns, highways, toll fees, traffics, ferries, carpool lanes, unpaved roads. You can select all these and it will try to route you in a way to keep you away from all that stuff. Custom avoidances. Add avoid area. You can actually see touch, avoid area, first corner. Well, let's say here. Then we go next. Touch, avoid area, opposite corner. Well, let's say right here. And it puts a little square. Hit next. Confirm void area to make sure you don't want to go in this place ever, never, never. Kind of like a bad neighborhood. Or maybe just someplace you really just don't want to go because the way the roads are, traffic or whatever. You know, that you can set up a no-go zone. So now I've added Area 000. It'd be pretty cool if it was at Area 51. But anyway, I will go back. Advanced detours. You can either turn that on or off. It's, you know, there's detours and there's detours that really get you in weird areas to get you around whatever's happening. Safe mode. Features disabled. Yeah, features are disabled when moving. That way, you can keep your hands on the steering wheel instead of poking on the screen. Voice prompts enabled or disabled. We got GPS simulator for indoor use, which I can probably use that on this screen. I might simulate driving this route. Yes. It might be driving the route now. I'm not sure. I'll check it in just a second. Map and vehicle. Map, vehicle, and dashboard options. We got vehicle, driving map view. We're inside menus and menus and menus. Vehicle, driving map view, map detail, map theme, map buttons, map layers, dashboards, auto zoom. It looks like I've just been in this whole thing all over again. I think all these are menus for the map and vehicle, for those settings. It's the same settings for different part of the navigation area. So I'm not going to go through all those. Navigation, set route preferences, calculated avoidance, hit cancel. Actually, I feel like I've already been here. Okay. Traffic mode and providers. Traffic enables traffic. Any subscriptions, current traffic like Navtech or something. Traffic trends, traffic voice prompts, and more related items. So back out of that. Color mode. Got auto color mode. You got daytime, nighttime. Daytime makes it nice and bright because the sun may be out, but at nighttime that may be too bright, so it'll be nighttime, or it'll automatically do it for you. Units and time. We get Sets the device clock. 7:38. We'll just do that automatic. Time format 12 hours, 24 hours. Units, miles, or kilometers. Just depends on how you want to look at it. And we've already looked at color mode, language, and keyboard. American language would be Samantha. She's real nice, friendly. Keyboard language, American, QWERTY, display. So we're back out of this. Apparently related items can change those settings as well. Down here, device information and privacy settings. We got about, travel history, clear travel history. Sorry, I had a cough there for a second. Tells you the model number of the radio, unit IDs, version numbers, all the copyright stuff, everything about the radio. I'm not going to read everybody this. Apparently I'll still be reading until tomorrow, so I'm back out of that. So that's about information, travel history. Disable travel history recording. This will disable all my trends where I've been, trip logs, so you can turn that off or on. Clear travel history. Do you want it cleared? No, because nothing there. Update map. Please visit garmin.com/Kenwood for information on updating your navigation system. Please insert an SD card to complete this operation, which we don't need to because we're not actually doing that. And that's it for that menu. Was that in the settings? Oh man, I didn't think those were going to end. Okay, because I have turned on simulated driving because we're indoors. You can see little icons are popping up. You got like a person laying, he's taking a nap over here. There's some forks and a knife that are hungry. Here's some dollar signs hanging out over here. There's one says Bank of America pointing right there. Here's the finish line, the finishing, starting, something. Here's more forks and spoons or knives that are hungry. Here's a BP. There's a shopping cart on the loose. Watch out for over there. So anyway, it's you can follow the trucks around. I've hit the. There we go. So now it'll follow you as you're driving. Of course, since it's indoor, it's going to do it on its own until it gets to its navigation, which is 200 miles away. And apparently, I'm going 35 miles an hour, which isn't very fun. It looks like chase icons. Some more fork and knives that are hungry. Anyway, that's all the navigation icons that I can find. If I missed some, I'm sorry. I tried to hit all the features about it. And just like I said, just now found the simulated route, so you can see what it's like while you're driving. And of course, there's gonna be a lady screaming at you too, telling you when to turn. Samantha, like I said, she's real nice. Alright, that was the Kenwood DNN992 flagship radio from Kenwood Excelon, which has a 2-year warranty. The price is going to be about $14.99.95. It's got tons and tons of features, and I'm sure I missed tons of features going to both parts of the video, part 1 and part 2. Anyway, this is a really nice radio. If you like to use the internet a lot, Facebook, Twitter, email, RSS messages, cruise the internet, go to certain web pages that you really can't do normally on your phone. Your text might be too small or whatever. This radio has everything. It literally has 2 different calculators, units of conversion, world clocks, timing, just all kinds of stuff. 2 reverse cameras, or 1 front, 1 back, all kinds of stuff. Anyway, if any questions, leave a question down below, hit thumbs up, and leave me a comment or whatever. Anyway, this is Paul. I appreciate y'all watching. You have a superb day, and please subscribe.